This is going to be video number 79 on your Firearms Defense channel today. Today I want to comment on some of the feedback that I've received on video number 20, which ironically enough I made a year ago. It was called Home Invasion Shootings and Body Disposal Scenarios. Now, I received more views of that, 2,550 views here, 111 comments, 14 thumbs up, 32 thumbs down, so I've received quite a bit of negative feedback on that. The only other video I've had more views on has been my video about my SIG 220, which I've received 10,000 views on that. But anyway, now quite a bit of the comment that I've received has been negative feedback, and I've fired back at a few of these people because they've said things like, they've called me a dumbass and a lunatic and a nut job and a fucking psycho and just things like that, So I took the liberty to kind of fire back a little bit. And one guy says here, he says, butt hurt because normal folks think you are a lunatic. Well, no, now here's where it's at now. I want to kind of address this issue a little bit. Now, I don't mind people attacking me and calling me all these names like a dumbass, a fucking psycho, nut job, lunatic. I don't mind people saying these things to me. I just consider this feedback, and I'll comment on it. And as long as these people don't mind me calling them sheep and morons, I'm perfectly willing to engage in feedback and dialogue with anybody. And another guy accused me of flagging one of his comments as spam, and I told him here, in fact, I have a comment that I made. This guy, 3 Jaguar, says, so you are now going to flag comments from responsible gun owners as spam. You, sir, are still a lunatic. Well, at least he called me sir in this one. And my reply was, I don't flag anything as spam, even comments from morons like you. Somebody else did it. My policy is to leave all stupid comments posted as a monument to the stupidity of the people who posted them. So if you want to post it again, I promise you I didn't flag it as spam before, and I won't flag it as spam this time. I will answer it. Having said that, you may not like my answer, but I won't flag it as spam. So anyway, so that's some of the comments that I've received. I'm going to read some of these verbatim in my reply to them. This one from 3 Jaguar. Sell your guns, dumbass. You are advocating committing felonies and will probably become one soon. If you ever get involved in a self-defense shooting, the local prosecutors will use your videos as the evidence needed to put you behind bars forever. You are not helping those of us who are working hard to support the right to keep and bear arms. Do us RTKBA folks a favor and stop trying to be on our side. Okay, here's my reply. I don't like personal attacks, so why don't you just go away and mind your own business and feed the predators if you want to. 2. What the hell channel have you been watching? Surely not mine. I'm not going to get involved in a self-defense shooting in LA because we can't get concealed carry here. 3. Your 2A rights come from the end of a barrel. I'm glad you're working hard, but you're wasting your time. 4. I don't know what the hell you RTKBA folks are, but I'm not trying to be on your side and I don't care. Well, that was before I understood that RTKBA was an acronym for Right to Keep and Bear Arms. That clicked a little later, and I says, oh, he's one of those people, that's okay. But anyway, here's another one. This is about flagging the comments. Some of the things I've been called dumbass several times, lunatic, Gunny Stigler called me an idiot, Burnout called me a fucking psycho, M. Hanna said, posting crap like this. 3 Jaguars call me a smart criminal, but not too smart. Now, the smart criminal thing is absurd. I mean, I worked for corporate America for 40 years, and I've been an honest, law-abiding citizen all my life, and I don't have a criminal record of any kind. So for somebody to say something like this is totally absurd. Here's another one. Gunman84 says, have fun on death row, dude. Well, that's another thing. For some reason, these people have a fixation on me being on death row, and that's absurd too. Here's my answer. Death row my ass. I don't know why you and the other morons who comment here have this fantasy about me being on death row. Hell, man, wake up and smell the coffee before you comment on things you know nothing about. We don't execute people in this state who deserve to be executed. In fact, we have about 700 of these pukes on death row who prey on decent, God-fearing citizens, and we can't get them executed. Why do you think they would execute me? Well, okay, that's been an ongoing thing for a whole lot of years. Back in Kansas in the Midwest, I remember the people who did a home invasion and murdered the Herbert Clutter family back then, Perry Edward Smith and Richard Hickok, and these people were tried and found guilty and sentenced to death, and it took 5 years to get those people hung in the great state of Kansas. Now, we couldn't do anything like that. These days, nothing would happen to them these days. In the first place, we couldn't even find anybody to make a hangman's noose and calculate the drop. That's how bad a state the Republic is in these days. So I don't know what we'd do. We'd be totally out of luck. But anyway, that's just what all I wanted to say about this. And like I say, you know, I don't begrudge these gentlemen their feedback at all, and they're welcome to make any kind of comments they want and say anything they want to. And it just may be that they won't like my reply very much. And if they can tolerate my reply, I can certainly tolerate their comments. And one last thing here I want to comment on now. These people have said that I am hurting the cause of the right to keep and bear arms movement, and I'm hurting our Second Amendment rights by posting these videos and doing all this. Now, here's my own personal opinion. I honestly don't have any hope for our republic. I think we're honestly too far gone. I think that things are too late to turn back the other way, that it's going to come down to, you know, they're going to want to take our firearms away, and the only way it's going to be defended is by people willing to shoot back and prevent this. I think it's going to get to that point and relatively soon. So I don't have any hope for the state of the republic. It's just totally gone to hell in a handbasket. People like this Loeffner over in Arizona can just get a gun illegally and shoot people they want. And even in Arizona, a liberal concealed carry state, nobody had a concealed carry weapon to shoot back at him, you know, soon enough. And I just, you know, the state of the republic is just too far gone. We don't get the people executed who deserve to be executed. A lot of places you can't even get concealed carry. Even in the places you can get concealed carry, there's a lot of things to discourage it. So, like I say, and the other thing is, these Islamic fanatics flew airplanes into our building in 2001, and our answer to that is to establish airport security where we strip search 80-year-old grandmothers and let the Islamic terrorists go through the line unmolested, because we don't want to profile them and all that. And like I say, I think we're just too far gone here, and the only thing I'm going to continue doing is keep making these YouTube videos, do my commentary, keep my powder dry, and stay the hell out of the way. And that's it for video 79 here. I'm going to sign off here, and I'll see you on video number 8.